So Nicholas Koch and Germany will get us underway in the first of the men's cup semi-finals. They're left to right. Amakwadi catches it, but it didn't go the 10, so that'll be a free kick to Portugal. Third place overall coming in, 2 points behind Germany, as mentioned. They were fifth in Cape Town 1, and in Cape Town 2, they topped a pool. And then won it. Here they come. That's an error, though, early on from Vasco Camara. Unusual to see him knocking the ball on there. Picked up a
Mark is here.
couple of...
Off we come.
One try yesterday, but he'll have to forget about that now and get to defensive work.
Crouch. Bind. Set. Timing's good.
So here is Anakin Amakwadi. Real quick is Amakwadi, although well marshalled. Pops it indoors to Jakob Dipper. Nicholas Koch up to the 22. Dipper's there, he's going to work the short side with Amakwadi. No, thinks better of it. Penalty comes their way.
Back 10.
Well, there's plenty of firepower out wide for Germany, isn't there? Amakwadi and Dipper, equal levels of excitement and acceleration. Two wingers cut from different cloth, but both equally as potent.
Okay.
Yeah, Dipper's your Darcy Graham and Amakwadi's your Anthony Watson. Different sort of shapes and size, but both offer so much. Here's Max Rodic. Gets the start here in the semi-final. Popped up by Amakwadi, back to Rodic. Amakwadi sees a bit of space. Amakwadi could have perhaps given that to Koch, but still alive. Here's Chris Ume, the leading try scorer for Germany here in Krakow this weekend. Sets up another breakdown. Koch just shoves out the Portuguese, and Amakwadi does score. And it's Germany who get the first try in the cup semi.
150.
Well, if it was going to be anyone, it was going to be Amakwadi. Things happening every time he gets his hands on the ball, and Germany have been smart in hurrying it to him. As we see the conversion attempt, but it was just wave after wave of German attack, lightning quick ball. Portugal and their defensive line scrambling back into position, and Amakwadi, he was never going to miss.
Back underway. And Bennett Vale, big unit. He thunders toward the try line, but a good tackle from Fabio Conceição over on the far side. We had a catch-up, didn't we, last night with Pablo Fehu, the head coach of this Germany side. He was talking about Amakwadi and how he's trying to develop him, and he's put on a bit of bulk and size, and his rugby IQ's increasing all the time.
Not straight. Scrum code.
Well, there's a lot of raw qualities there to build upon, isn't there? And it is a bit of a new generation of German sevens players. We saw some of the legends step aside last year, likes of Bastian van der Bosch, Carlos Soteris Mertz, and co. And, well, the next generation are doing a pretty fine job here in these opening minutes against Portugal.
Yeah, John Dore, another one.
First issue, not loose, they're driving up.
So they've got a penalty here.
Straight up.
Dipper's going to allow Koch to tap and go. Here's Chris Ume. Oh, he loves to just dip that shoulder, doesn't he? And he's got big hips. Another penalty goes against Portugal. Quick tap, Ume, good tackle on him. He gets it away off the floor somehow. Koch, Rodic, in the corner. Max Rodic gets Germany second. And big brother Freddie, Team GB, would have been watching on and enjoying that one.
Well, there is try scoring in the Rodic blood, isn't there? Big Max, about a foot taller than his brother, Freddie. And with the levers and the pace to make it to the paint. Waited patiently out there wide as well. Didn't get sucked in to the excitement in the middle. And Germany have started red hot, haven't they?
Yeah, Bennett Vale was won the restart. Really good work from number 68. Anton Gladser, brother of Philip, out there.
In tackle advantage.
That's gone forward, loose ball. Conceição is aware to danger, and here come Portugal. Just that one loss to Canada yesterday.
Go your feet is there.
Spent 15 seasons, got a penalty. 15 seasons as a core nation, Portugal. Pedro Leal, the man known as Popcorn, is here with the squad this week. Penalty, Germany. Amaquedi, what a game he's having.
He's a rare talent, isn't he? Frankfurt's finest. Pretty sticky-fingered as well. When he arches down over the breakdown, it's a monster touch finder. And you see here, nice clear release. And despite the efforts of Bernardo Valente, the riding was on the wall, and well, there he is. The legend Leal.
Time is off.
But it's box office breakdown work that Popcorn has to watch from Germany.
Saw Pedro Leal win the Dubai Invitational a couple of years ago with the World Legends, the 100 World Legends, alongside a few former greats of the game who turn up. If you ever get a chance to go to Dubai, an invitational tournament, you can play vets, you know, run around, have a good time. Over 300 invitational teams on the outside pitches at that event. It's a bit different here in Krakow, all about just this main pitch, and these teams challenging for top four. These two teams are already there. They're all going to Los Angeles. This is all about getting through to the cup final. Germany lead at 10-0. Koch, Rodic, best barista in Heidelberg, he calls himself. Dipper. Vale, Ume. 6'5", 110 kilos. Koch. Good hands from Max Rodic. It was an awful ball. Here's Jakob Dipper.
Ball's there.
Play really good width, this Germany team. Get the ball from edge to edge so quick. That's what you need to do. Although Portugal are going to win a steal of their own here. Manuel Ferreiro. Taps and goes. Federico Couto. Vasco Silva. Manuel Fati. He's a big boy as well, Fati. Listed at 98 kilos. That's big for sevens. All the action, though, has been down in Portuguese territory in this match. Just can't get past this Berlin Wall. Dink it over the top to Vasconcelos. His idol is Pedro Leal. Coach. Good leg drive too, up to halfway. We're in 125 out of time here. Portugal somehow get it away from the breakdown to Fati. Fati on Koch. That's a bit of a mismatch, but he gives it out to Conceição. Nice quick hands from Kamara. Valente over on the edge to Conceição. There you go. Fabio Conceição finds a way through for Portugal. They were patient. They kept the ball. And the man who so often finds the runaway, Fabio Conceição, gets him on the board in the semi-final.
He's been delivering tries all season, Fabio Conceição. The man they call Fabinho, providing a little bit of magic that the Brazilian footballing magician would be proud of down that right wing, sucking in the oxygen and the H2O, Bernardo Valente. It has been lung-busting work from Portugal.
Samoa win that, and they could be through to the big show at the end of the season. Really good take from Germany off the restart second half. They lead Portugal here by 10 points to 7. This is a repeat of the second Cape Town Cup final, which Portugal won against Germany. Amakwadi, who was good in the first half, is last man standing there for Germany, just in front of his own try line. Portugal have ripped it clear. They should score because Conceição has got on the outside of Amakwadi, and Portugal take the lead over Germany. Thought they dealt with the restart there, Germany, but hacked ahead by Portugal. Amakwadi was there, but then how about the work at the contact area for the Portuguese to rip the ball away and set up that try?
Well, I called Conceição clinical with that finish at the end of the first half. It has been precision from Portugal. 2 sniffs, 2 tries, the lead snatched, and Germany left thinking, how are we behind? And it's because of this man here. Fabio too fast, and Germany trailing.
His 5th of the weekend, leading try scorer. Chris Ulme, under pressure now, Germany, trailing by 2. Conversion didn't make it, hit the uprights, so still very tight this. Here's Jakob Dipper, goes in field. That's a good stand-up tackle from Couto. Kleitzer. And another big tackle from Couto. Did miss 2 in a row from the big man. He's turned the ball over as well. And here he goes, thundering towards the line. Couto for Portugal. The man from Benfica taking names in the semi-final. Conceição is on a hat-trick, and he scores. Fabio Conceição with a cup semi-final triple.
Well, it's Conceição with a hat-trick, but let's just doff our caps to the Benfica wrecking ball. It was the Couto show, wasn't it? 2 monster hits, regathering, dancing through the tackles. He got close to finishing the job himself as Manuel Ferreira misses with the extras. But what an introduction from the bench.
I don't even think he was meant to be out there. He was on for a blood bid at the assistance of the referee. More physicality coming from Portugal. That was Fatih thundering down the catcher's channel, but Germany have the ball. 17-10 now. If we get a converted try out of Germany, if you level after regulation time, we go to sudden death extra time. No draws and 7s. Eneke. He's come off the bench for Germany. Can he make some difference? Daniel Eneke got a penalty. That'll help Germany. A little bit of afters there.
Drop.
A tap through Cedric Eichholz. Penalty, Portugal. Opportunity missed for Germany. Jakob Dipper's furious. Scrum time.
We having sub?
Bit of over-exuberance from Germany. As Portuguese, they're sucking in diesel because they're putting a huge defensive effort in here. And with each little micro win that the Portuguese have at a breakdown, in a collision, it's just fueling the frustration of the Germans. You saw Dipper roar in anger, partially himself, but I imagine the situation. And it's all because of the endeavour of the Portuguese, the Cape Town champions.
Passes loose from the scrum. Now all of a sudden Portugal are under pressure. Bernardo Valente.
Balls in, stay. Out, back.
Here's Couto, the man who's making the big hits, the play scrum half. Fatih at first receiver, not his usual position.
On the ball.
He's just going to stand and put the knee down and set up another breakdown. That was cleverly done. Second half, 2 minutes and a bit of change to go. Germany almost onto a loose ball here.
You're fine. There's a knock on in the tackle. Take the scrum.
Oh, that was tight for Portugal there. Anything could have happened. They get the scrum. That was fortunate in the end. They'll take that.
Time off. Subs.
Well, they've done all the hard work in coming back from 10-0 down. Now they're dicing with semi-final death.
20.
Inches from their own try line, loose play.
Okay.
It was Varela who earlier on had been landed in hot water, and as you said, Rupert, they'll be counting their blessings
Guys, stay low and scrum.
for
Stay low.
the faintest of fumbles in there that see them get the scrum, but they're still under the cosh.
Yeah, final 2 minutes, plenty of time for Germany. They just don't want to give any more penalties away, because that's a knock on. It should be a try for Germany. It is. Oh, Portugal self-destruct. That's self-inflicted. And Germany have an opportunity now for Hufnagel to level the score at 17. It was good line speed, but gee, Portugal didn't do themselves any favours. There it is, Hufnagel levels the scores in the semi.
Well, it's a howler from Portugal. There's no two ways about it. The looping pass, Ferreiro unable to gather, but all credit to Philip Gleitzer. Right place, right time, and Gleitzer with the equalising dot down.
All right, we're all tied up in the cup semi. If we go to full-time regulation at 17-all, we will go to golden point.
We don't mind a bit of golden point, do we?
Sudden death, extra time.
Knocked on.
What's not to like?
We had it already. Madagascar taking Canada all the way.
Okay. Together. Crouch. Bind.
Yeah, there's some great stories. Madagascar, the real surprise pack at the men's competition. Thailand, who are coming up a little later on in the Women's Cup semi-finals. They've had a great tournament. There's Gleitzer shooting out of the line again. Here's Conceição. He's already got 3. Tackle on him from Dipper. Okay, final 10 seconds. Penalty, Portugal. Now, what do they do here? They could take a scrum. They could kick to the sideline. They could tap and go. And they're going to take a scrum.
Well, Dipper is such a little powerhouse, isn't he?
Okay, up we come.
Tangling,
Up here.
in wrangling. Fabio Conceição.
Crouch.
Great opportunity this for Portugal, but in the back of their minds will be the handling error that gifted Germany the equalising try.
So
contest.
Power comes on from Germany, but Portugal get it away. Need to be careful here. Risk reward, and it might be reward for Portugal over the halfway. Inside to Conceição. Cover D comes from Max Hyde. Had to be made that. Physical stuff at the breakdown. There's no scrum half there for Portugal. And Dipper is trying to work the clear out. But in from the side is the call. And now Os Lobos head towards the German try line. Can they ice this before we go to golden point? It's 17-all. A place in the cup final is the prize. Fati over on the edge, and he's going to do it. Manuel Fati dives in for Portugal. They're into the cup final in Krakow, just as they did in Cape Town. They've beaten Germany in a knockout match, and the Wolves
Full time after kick.
will progress on finals day here in Poland. What a finish.
The Wolves, knockout animals on the Challenger Sevens. Oh, the conversion is incidental. From Manuel Ferreiro. But this is a moment to savour for Manuel. Home and hose, his hero Jonah Lomu. And scoring blockbuster tries like the legend. What a match, what a comeback, what fight from Portugal. They're off to another final.
Yeah, could be 2 gold medals in a row on this Challenger Series for Portugal.